Just about set for football now from Raymond James Stadium in Tampa. Tonight, a good one straight ahead in the NFC South. It's the Atlanta Falcons and the Tampa Bay Buccaneers. Devin Tompkins on the return. And he'll be brought down past the 25. Decent field position to start this drive. It's the first run of the game for Bijan Robinson. And finally, they'll bring him down, but he's up beyond the 45-yard line. That's a gain of 21 to open this drive.
Well, it's hard to imagine starting a game much better than that. Great play design. You can tell all week. They love that play to start the game, and, man, you can see why.
On first down, right back to Robinson. And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, if that. But there is a flag on the field, and that is in the area where usually someone was held. A shotgun snap for Tua. He's got that to the rookie wideout from Georgia.
So think back to earlier in the week, Mike, and they told us they want to get him going here early and often. So I'd expect plenty of passes to head his way as this game unfolds.
We'll try again. It's 2nd and 10. Pitts is the man in motion. Here's Tua now on 2nd down. That's into the hands of Olamide Zaccheaus. And he's taken down inside the opponent's 35. 22 yards, the pickup there. It's good for a Falcon first down.
And this is what you can do when you have one of the best receivers in the game. You understand that even if the coverage is not perfect for the play call, sometimes it's just as simple as my guy is better than your guy, and we're going to just keep giving him a chance.
And a nice gain there on first down. He takes it forward for 8 yards.
8 yards on the pickup. Brings up 2nd and 2.
From the 23, here's 2nd down and 2. They'll go again with Robinson. And he'll have enough to move the chains. He'll take this forward for about 3 yards.
This is a situation that play callers love to be in, Mike. They have all their options on the table. 2nd and short, play action pass, you can run. In this case, they choose to keep it on the ground, play it safe, pick up the first down.
Pitts is the man in motion. On first down, here's Tagovailoa to throw. That one complete to Brian Robinson. And he'll get about 6 out of that one before being forced out of bounds.
Great example of first down efficiency. You don't always have to go for the big play, but put yourself in a friendly 2nd down. Now you have equal opportunity to both run and pass.
And they'll run out of the gun. Here comes Robinson. Only a couple on that one. It'll set up 3rd down.
And with that run, Mike, even though it brings up 3rd down, it still keeps this offense in what they call a 50-50 downs. It means with the down and distance provided, you can call a run or a pass, and both are equal threats. And that's what makes it so hard for these defenses to defend those situations.
Going to be set up with 1st and goal. They're able to convert on that 3rd and 3.
What a great run down here inside the red zone, Mike. It's so important that you still can run the ball. Great job here by the back. I thought for a minute he was going to score. He gets it all the way down inside the 1, and I wouldn't be surprised if they let him finish this drive off.
Now Tua. And he will take this one across into the end zone. Tua Tagovailoa. Touchdown, Falcons. A terrific way to start this one. Not only a touchdown, but a nice long march down the field makes it a long walk back to the bench for the defense.
Mike, that's about as good as you can imagine starting a game offensively. To be able to sustain that many plays and be able to cap it off with a touchdown, that is a dream start for this offense.
Buccaneers, nothing.
After the touchdown, out is Folk to kick this one away. On the return is Sean Tucker. And he'll be brought down just beyond the 25-yard line.
The Bucs take over 1st and 10 at their own 27-yard line.
They go play action with Mayfield. That's caught. It's Bucky Irving. And he'll be tackled up around the 45-yard line. Love to start any drive like that. 18 on the first play. And a first down.
Really nice job there, Mike. I mean, he sees the blitz coming and just gets the ball out of his hands. Understand where your outlets are. It results in an easy pitch and catch and move the chains.
They send Godwin in motion. They run with the Argon now. It's Bucky Irving. And he'll get forward for about a yard. Divine Diablo there to make the play.
2 yards on
So these, Mike, are the body blow runs. They're not big gains. They're nothing fancy. But they really set that physical tone for the rest of the game where now a good play caller can use some of these early runs to set up something a little bit bigger down the road.
Second down throw for Mayfield. Over the middle, that's Godwin's. And they'll move this one down inside the 40-yard line. 15 yards through the air. Good for a Buccaneers first down.
This is a really nice job of just finding a hole in coverage, Mike. And I used to say, hey, when you're open, stay open. That's the art of route running versus zone coverage. And it's a friendly target for the quarterback in space, and they're able to convert.
First down throw there is incomplete.
Up until that incompletion, they've done a really nice job on this drive, Mike, picking up fresh sets of downs. And typically, throwing the ball on first down is a great way to do it. But now they find themselves in 2nd and 10. Do you keep it in the air and try to get the first down here? Or is the idea to just make 3rd down manageable and take your chances picking up a key 3rd down?
And he'll be stopped short of first down. He's able to look it in and get forward for a pickup of about 8.
So the hope is when you call these underneath drag routes, you're trying to have your tight end come out the backside of the defense in space. So when you put the ball on him early, it leads to big yards after the catch. In this case, they don't get the real big play they were hoping for, but they'll definitely take it.
That is caught. He got Godwin. And he's into the end zone. Chris Godwin. Touchdown, Buccaneers.
And what a response by this offense. It's not easy taking the field, Mike, for the first time in the game, and you find yourself already down a score. They watch their opponent kind of march down the field and score in the opening possession, and they're able now to go out and square it on up. Allows you to take a deep breath, maybe get a little confidence for your defense to go out and get a stop, and they come away with this extra point. We got ourselves a tie ball game.
Each team one possession, each team a score. 7-7 as they kick it off. On the return, it's Tyler Goodson. Nice job by the return team as he takes it across the 30-yard line. The Falcons offense ready to see the football for the 2nd time. All even here in this opening quarter. And the drive will begin with first down. They'll start on the ground with Robinson. And he's going to be brought down up past the 45. Terrific starter there. Gain of 15 and a first down.
Really nice explosive play there on the ground. And tell you what, for these fans sitting in the stadium, they're not used to seeing their home team pushed around. So continue to be physical at the line of scrimmage. Mix in the runs with the pass. And if they can continue to generate these big explosive runs, I don't think they need to go away from it.
And they'll get about half of what they needed. It's a pickup of 5 and sets up second and 5.
Brings up second and 5 at the Bucs' 48-yard line.
London brought in motion. So we are through one here on Sunday Night Primetime. Pair of sevens on the scoreboard. We'll have more from Tampa after this. The Falcons have it to start quarter number 2 from the 48-yard line. Here is second down and 5 as we are ready to get back underway. And that'll go for a gain of about 4. Alexander Loney in for the tackle.
And while that run wasn't anything really to write home about, what it allows them to do, Mike, is keep everything in the playbook at their disposal. Third and short, now it's up to these coaches to dial up their best short yardage play and extend this drive.
They'll try to sneak it here. Trying to find any seam he can, but the push too strong in the middle. He didn't get there. It's fourth down.
Well, we have an early decision here, Mike. How aggressive does this coach want to be on this fourth down try? I think you got to keep your offense out there. You have a prime opportunity to take the fight to them, extend this drive, and hopefully be able to come away with points.
I hit that a little too well. It lands a couple of yards in the end zone for a touchback. The Buccaneers offense ready to see what they can do on their second possession. They'll work in a tie game here in the second quarter and get started with first and 10. Baker gonna give it to Irving. And this will be a Bucs first down. As he gets it up past the 30, we'll mark him at the 32.
Well, a really nice start here to the drive. Early down success. Every offensive coordinator is trying to find ways. How do we pick up first downs without having to get to third down? We see it here. Big explosive run. Now the rest of the drive unfolds.
Gets this one into the hands of his receiver, Godwin. It'll be taken down, but it takes them across midfield down to the 40-yard line. A pickup there of 28 yards.
First and 10.
The thing that jumps out to me the most, Mike, is just how often the quarterback is able to throw the ball to his first read in the progression. So hats off to the play caller. Him and the quarterback seeing the game through the exact same set of eyes. There is a lot of room to operate.
He'll burrow his way forward for a couple. Divine Diablo there to make the play.
A gain of 2 brings up second and 8 at the Falcons' 38-yard line.
From the 38 now, here comes second and 8. It's Otten in motion. Throwing on second down, Mayfield. That one incomplete.
You can't fault the quarterback on this one, Mike. He really didn't even have much of an opportunity. By the time he hit the top of his drop and got his eyes downfield, the defense was all over him, and he really had no choice but to just get that ball out of his hand and live to play another snap.
Out of the shotgun, Mayfield. And he'll just have to throw this one away. There was nowhere to go downfield. And now it's going to bring up a fourth down.
And there's a great example of the pressure altering the quarterback's plan. They need to continue to get him off his spot, continue to make him speed through those progressions. I think if they can continue to do that, they're going to find good success.
McLaughlin's kick is good. And the Bucs will break our tie and take a 10-7 lead.
And I think this is going to end up being considered a successful drive, Mike. I think obviously you would have loved to see them come down and convert and score a touchdown. But at the very least, they needed to come away with 3. They were able to do that and take a lead on that field goal.
McLaughlin hit the field goal a moment ago, and now he's back to kick this away. Now an opening past the 30. And they will finally get him down, but he gets all the way close to the 40-yard line. The Falcons offense getting set to get back to work. They'll begin with 1st and 10. The drive will begin here with a run by Robinson. And they get this one across midfield to the 47-yard line. It's a gain of 16, and very quickly a first down.
And these are the explosive runs that open everything up. There's all this conversation about the value of the run game, but when you take a look at the best running teams, Mike, it's not necessarily how many yards they run for, it's how many big plays do they generate on the ground. And when you can generate big plays on the ground, it makes everything so much more difficult for the defense.
2 yards on the pickup. It's 2nd and 8.
From the 44-yard line, here's 2nd and 8. Another run here for Robinson. He looks forward for maybe a yard. Alex Anzalone in for the tackle.
At the 43-yard line, a 2-yard pickup brings up 3rd and 6.
Here comes 3rd and 6. Out of the gun, Tagovailoa. That's complete. He's got it to London. And they're going to move this ball inside the 25-yard line. That's his first reception of the ballgame, and it really comes at a good time as they get the conversion on 3rd down. They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for 1st and 10. Yet another Alabama back in the lead. This is Brian Robinson. The elusiveness on display there. Nifty footwork setting up 1st and goal.
And this offense just continues to chew up yards and get first down after first down. And defensively now, you find yourself a little bit on your heels. You're defending a goal-to-go situation. They need to step up here and get a stop.
Pitts is the man in motion. Now, whistles here. Looks like one of the defenders got a head start. So now, from half the distance closer, here's 1st and goal. Robinson. And he's going to go backwards, taken down at the 6.
A loss was definitely not something they had accounted or budgeted for in this spot. And now, I think it really limits. What do you feel comfortable dialing up here on 2nd and goal?
2nd and goal. Now it's from the 6-yard line. One more time, it's Robinson. And he's going to be taken down as we hit the 2-minute warning here in this first half.
A gain of 3 yards. It's now 3rd and goal.
Now, Tagovailoa on 3rd and goal. And he'll take it on in. Kyle Pitts. Touchdown, Atlanta. Now, Folk on for the extra point. He's got it. And the Falcons are on top. It's 14-10.
14. Buccaneers 10.
After the touchdown, out is Folk to kick this one away. To return is Kenneth Gainwell. He'll work his way across the 25-yard line. The Buccaneers offense getting those helmets back on, ready to head out for their next possession. With a solid start so far. Touchdown and a field goal on their first 2 possessions. On 1st and 10, here's Baker. A throw on the move is caught. And he's not going to get too far, tackled after a gain of just a yard.
A bit of a quick hitter here, and what you're hoping for, Mike, is that the defense can't react quickly enough because the ball's coming out so hot, but they knew it was coming, and they end up holding them to just a short gain.
On 2nd down, Baker. His offense is going to be all set up with a short field and a chance to extend their lead.
They'll take over 1st and 10 at the 32.
On 1st and 10, here's Tua. He's got room to roam. And they're going to be set up right around the 10-yard line. Now the Bucs will take their first timeout. They'll be disappointed there after giving up the first down.
A gain of 22 yards. First down, Falcons.
Back to throw is Tua. Oh, looking end zone, but it is out of the reach of the receiver and incomplete. Trying to get it to Kyle Pitts. And it'll be 2nd and goal.
They let a golden opportunity slip away on that one. That's the matchup that they wanted. They just couldn't quite capitalize on it.
To throw on 2nd down, it's Tua. And a good job rallying to the football, holding just a gain of a yard and sets up 3rd down. Timeout here, Tampa Bay. That is their 2nd. Talk things over before 3rd down. To the air again, Tagovailoa. And he kept that play alive as long as he could, but the rush eventually gets to him and takes him down. The Buccaneers forced to use their 3rd and final timeout as they'll discuss what's to come as 4th down is looming. Nick Folk now on with the field goal unit. This from 34 yards. Folk's kick is good. And the Falcons will tack on 3 more, extending the lead here late in the first half.
And this is what you want. I mean, you clearly have the advantage, but you want to continue to apply pressure. Can you score every time you get the ball? They're able to do that here. They tack on 3 and extend their lead.
So Nick Folk back out after the made field goal. He'll boot this one away. On the return, it's Kenneth Gainwell. He'll be brought down right around the 25-yard line. The Bucs offense going to take over here in the last minute of this first half. Find themselves trailing 17-10 now as they come up with 1st down and 10. From the gun, it's Mayfield. Godwin working the right side. And he'll be taken down all the way up past the 45. He had their lone touchdown of the game earlier, and he comes through with the catch and a first down in this spot. To throw is Mayfield. That's over the middle of the tight end, Otten.
I'm not sure what was the more difficult aspect of the play. Winning his route versus man coverage or catching this pass, because that quarterback, he put a little extra sauce on that one to get it there on time, and he's able to secure a really nice catch.
He'll come to the line now on 2nd and 2. Now Mayfield. Oh, he's going to be bottled up and taken down. They got him.
A loss of 12 brings up 3rd down.
So we are at halftime, and Greg and I will be back right after this. It's the National Football League on EA Sports. Both teams ready to get back at it as we get back underway here on EA Sports. Here's Gainwell to return. And he'll work this one past the 25 to right about the 28-yard line. The Bucs offense looking to get back to work as we begin this 3rd quarter. They trail here by a touchdown as this drive will start with a first down. They send Godwin in motion. On the bootleg, it's Mayfield. Look wide, get this one complete. And he'll be taken down rather swiftly after a gain of just 3.
A gain of 4. It's now 2nd and 6 at the 32-yard line.
From the 32-yard line now, here's 2nd and 6. They send Godwin in motion. On play action, Mayfield. A throw left side there, not going to find the target. Incomplete. Trying to hook up with Cade Otten that time around.
Brings up 3rd down.
And 3rd down coming up.
Yards to go.
For the most part, he's been very accurate with the ball. I mean, he's completing over 60% of his passes, but because they haven't been able to get any big explosive plays, continue to push the ball downfield, hasn't really translated on the scoreboard just yet.
Got a man! It's Ibuka! Complete! 14 yards on that pass play there. It's a first down for Tampa Bay.
3rd downs, Mike, those are quarterback downs. Those are the downs where you tend to find yourself in a must-pass situation, and that's where the top guys in the league are still capable of overcoming it. So throw the ball downfield, be accurate with the ball. Winning on 3rd downs, that is a recipe for success.
And that keeps him ahead of schedule. That's a first down completion of 7 yards.
8 yards.
Receiver just finds himself in a really nice groove, and there's these weird times in the game, Mike, where it just seems like every ball comes your way, every play they call, you're wide open, and you just find yourself in one of those grooves that athletes talk about. So they got to continue to ride the hot hand, because right now on that field, there's no mistaking who it is.
He'll step up and run, and he'll get past the marker. So he's got a first down on that gain of 5.
Sometimes, Mike, the best plan is also the simplest plan. And for this team, just snap the ball to your quarterback, let him find some daylight, and go get that first down himself.
Here's 1st and 10. That's into the hands of McMillan on the slant. And they'll take this down inside the 35. First time they've looked his way all game long. He comes through with the grab and a first down.
Offensively, landing a lot of body blows on this drive, Mike. Just the ability to steadily march the ball downfield and remain so efficient, both run and pass. As they continue to wear this defense out, they have to find a way to end this drive with points. Anything short of that would be a bit of a letdown.
Play clock down to 0. That's going to be a delay. Throwing is Mayfield. They'll go right back to McMillan. Complete.
To Jalen McMillan. 4 yards on the pickup. Brings up 2nd and 11 at the 31-yard line.
McMillan, the man in motion. Now Mayfield. To the right side, he finds McMillan. And he'll be stopped short of the first down. He's able to look it in and get forward for a pickup of about 8.
3rd and 2.
All right, so anytime you're facing the blitz, the best thing you can do as an offense is just get the ball out of your hand. Get into the hands of receiver, run after catch. In this case, nice job by the defense, rallying to the ball. Modest gain.
From the gun on 3rd down, it's Mayfield. And he will easily pick up the first down. They've got 1st and goal coming up.
But, Mike, I really like this game plan, right? The strategy on 3rd and short so often is, okay, just get enough for the first down. If you decide to air it out, everything short, get a fresh set of downs. They're saying the defense is going to pack it in close. They're protecting the sticks. So let's just throw it over their head and try to go for a big play.
And he's going to lose yardage here, taken down back at the 8.
I'd like to see that running back be a little bit more decisive with his cut, Mike. You can see he was a little hesitant, and once you're late making that decision, you just kind of get strong laterally. Great job there by the defense, and he has no choice but to take that loss.
2nd down throw from Mayfield. To the goal line and in. Emeka Egbuka. Touchdown, Tampa. McLaughlin now for the extra point. The kick is good. And the Buccaneers will come back to tie things at 17. So back to level after the touchdown. Time for the kickoff. Here comes Tompkins on the return. And he is stopped at the 25. The drive will begin there. The Falcons offense ready for their first possession of this second half. They'll try to establish some tempo as they start this one with 1st and 10. Now Robinson. And he'll pick up 2 out to the 27.
He was tackled at the 27-yard line. A gain of 2 brings up 2nd and 8.
2nd down, 8 yards to go. A shotgun snap for Tua. Quick throw out wide. It's caught.
Defense does a nice job here initially using zone coverage to take away the middle of the field. That's the most valuable real estate in football. Quarterback gets off his first read, sees some openings to the sideline, and him and his receiver are able to connect.
Throwing on 3rd down, Tungo Vailoa. And that ball led him too far, maybe too wide. Out of bounds, incomplete.
He's going to wish he had that one back. I think his receiver got behind the defense, Mike, and had a lot of room to run, but he just put a little too much on it, and they're not able to connect.
The Falcons send their punting unit out as he's on to punt for the 2nd time. Fair catch called and taken right at the 30-yard line. Here's the Tampa Bay offense. They're going to take over once more. They'll start it here with a 1st and 10. handoff. It's Irvin. And that play going nowhere. The defense all over that one. They'll bring him down for a big loss.
I can promise you that is not how they wanted to start this drive, Mike. I mean, to get blown up at the point of attack, there was just nowhere for the back to go on that run.
Off the play fake. It's Mayfield. To the left side to Godwin. And he's out of bounds. Still short of the first down, but he got a good chunk of yardage back with that one.
If you're going to give him this much time to scan the field, he's inevitably going to find an open man downfield like he does here. That's a great job remaining patient and letting that play develop.
They'll run the sneak. Trying to find any seam he can, but the push too strong in the middle. He didn't get there. It's fourth down.
And now this brings up a tough situation, Mike, because even if they were going to consider going for it on fourth down, how do you do so when you couldn't even manage to get a few inches on third down? Disappointing result for them on that play.
A fair catch signaled and taken at about the 18-yard line. The Falcons' offense ready to take over once more. They'll do so with 1st and 10. Here's Robinson. And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage. Nothing more.
Down behind the line of scrimmage. It's a loss of a yard. Brings up 2nd and 11 at the 18-yard line.
So, 3 quarters now in the books. And Sunday Night Primetime continues after this. Pitts is the man in motion. From the gun, here's Tua. That's caught left side by Pitts. And he's got about 5 on this one before he's out of bounds. And they're set up a little bit better for 3rd down.
And it's 3rd down.
Out of the gun, Tagovailoa. A quick throw, that's complete on the slant. And he's going to get there. He got the first down, not by a whole lot, but that'll keep this drive rolling.
Goes without saying, this is a huge drive. This game is all tied up. 4th quarter, that's a huge first down pickup. Now they got to see if they can get some points off this possession.
On the give, it's Robinson. And he surges forward for a gain of about 5.
The tackle made at the 36-yard line. A 6-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 4.
Ball on the 36 now. Here's 2nd and 4. They run over center with Robinson. And he's going to be brought down up past the 45. A pickup of 12 yards. First down, Atlanta.
That's a heck of a run right here, Mike. Tie game, 4th quarter. Everything's on the line. Can you win in the trenches? Can the threat of that run continue to balance off the pass? And that's a big gain there as they try to go take this lead.
It's a give up the middle to Robinson. This time they're ready for it. Room to run the last snap. Not this one. They stop him for no gain.
We've seen this back have his way with this defense all game long, Mike. He's up over 100 yards for the game, but this time the defense said, we've had enough. They sold out to stop him. They hold him to no gain.
On second down, here's Tungo Vailoa. Oh, that is downfield and caught by Zacchaeus. And he's going to be taken down right at the 25-yard line. That's good for 27 and a first down.
You want to be a star in the NFL, Mike? These are the high-pressure moments that you can't shy away from. The greats, they embrace it. Tie ball game, fourth quarter. The game is on the line. Everyone in the stadium knows where that ball is going, and I can't blame them.
Not much to speak of on that one. Maybe a gain of a yard. It's second down.
1 yard gain brings up second and 9.
To throw is Tua. Now a screen going to be set up for Robinson. He'll get about 6 before he's taken down.
Complete to Bijan Robinson. That's a gain of 6. Makes it 3rd and 2.
The crowd making their presence felt. This is 3rd down. Oh, there's movement up front. That's going to make this 3rd down a lot tougher. So, from 3rd and 2, back them up to 3rd and 7. Tua going to throw. That's the Bucs have it. And now, following the turnover, we have an injured player on the field. The training staff going to look, and will step out for a moment. And remember now, all turnovers must be reviewed by replay, so this one is going to need a little closer look. Here comes the Atlanta offense now. They get set to take over once more. And what a break in a tie game late. He'll start here, 1st and goal. They'll run with Robinson. And they'll stretch him out to the sideline, but he'll be taken down for a loss.
So much of what makes a toss play so good is it allows you to get the ball on the perimeter of the defense really quickly, and it doesn't stress all of your backside blocking. But on the downside, it does get your running back running east and west. They're running sideways for the first couple steps, and with a defense that can run to the ball, we're able to get you down for a loss.
And he can't get away. They rally to the football defensively. Bring him down for no gain.
I think the days where cornerbacks are either unwilling or unable to be involved in the run game, I think those days are over, Mike. I think when you look around the landscape of today's NFL, yes, you have to cover, but you also have to be able to come up and tackle.
They'll try to run with Robinson. And he's not going to get there. This defense giving him no opening whatsoever. And now it is 4th and goal. So now the veteran, Nick Folk, with an important kick. This to take the lead here in the 4th. And this one right down the middle. It's good. And they take the lead here in the 4th quarter.
And this has been such a tight game, but that's a big one right there. I mean, you need a kicker with confidence. Well, this guy, he fits the bill. He steps up and knocks it through to give his guys a lead here in the 4th quarter.
So they lead by 3 here in this 4th quarter. Now have to turn it over to the defense as they kick it off. Here's Gainwell to return. And And he'll be brought down past the 25. Decent field position to start this drive. The Buccaneers offense ready to come back out for this next possession. They'll see if they can put something together here, beginning with 1st and 10. Out of the shotgun, Mayfield. That is incomplete. No way to force the football in there. Good coverage. It'll bring up 2nd down.
It's 2nd down.
This is one of those situations that plays directly into the hands of the defense because think, Mike, they know this offense has to be one-dimensional. This has to be a pass. So what do? They bring in extra defensive backs. They clog up the back end. And at the end of the day, there's just nowhere for the offense to go with the ball.
That one down the field, but they cannot connect. And it's incomplete. Jalen McMillan, the one he was looking for there. 3rd down coming up.
So this is where it gets really challenging as an offense. You find yourself trailing late in the game. The defense can play you one-dimensional. They know it's a pass-first situation, so extra defensive backs, the zones and the coverage are a little bit tighter and cloudier, and he's having a hard time finding any open windows downfield.
He's got a touchdown on the books from earlier, and that catch gets him a 1st down.
And this is a tricky part of the game for any defense. You find yourself protecting a late lead, and the age-old question is, do you remain aggressive? Do you try to just keep the ball from being thrown over your head and make everything be tackled and played in front of you?
That's over the middle and intercepted. That's the safety, Jesse Bates. And his offense is going to be all set up with a short field and a chance to extend their lead. On 1st down, it's Robinson. And they bring him down, but not until they get inside the 30-yard line. Now the Bucs will take their 1st timeout, and they'll get a chance to catch their breath over on the sideline.
1st and 10 at the 29-yard line.
On 1st down, right back to Robinson. And he'll be taken down as the clock ticks towards 2 minutes to play. Timeout here, Tampa Bay. That is their 2nd. And they'll get together prior to this 2nd down play. They'll run. This is Tyler Goodson. He will not get back to the line of scrimmage. They pick him up and throw him down for a loss. This crowd into it now as we get to 3rd down. They'll drop to throw. He's got it at about the 8. And they're going to get this all the way down inside the 5. Whistles here. We have another stoppage. Timeout called by the defense with 1:53 remaining. Ball sitting on the 3. It is 1st down and goal. Victory very much in sight now as they'll take a knee. So it's a win for the visiting Falcons. And right away you can point to the turnover battle. Always key. Tells the story so often. It did here again today. Their offense didn't turn it over at all. They finished on the plus side with the takeaways. As a result, they're going to come away with the victory. And that'll do it for my partner, Greg Oates. For our entire team, I'm Mike Tirico. This has been a presentation of the NFL on EA Sports. With that, we say good night from Tampa.